Hello my darlings, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome lovelies. I'm really pleased you could join me, and I'm really pleased to be back joining you, actually doing something. So, when I started work on Aisha, that I just showed, over a month ago now, she's been ready for a month, sitting, waiting for me to be able to get on and share her with you. But I started on a full size one because she was half size, and so this is all A4 size. I've got the papers all done and that, and they've been sitting ready and waiting for a month. So I thought I'd work on doing some bits for in here. So I've got this piece. It was a misprint on this side. You can see some of my mandalas, but then I think it ran out of ink, and yeah, so instead I just dyed it with my alcohol inks, and I love this side, perfect. I'm going to leave it as it is. And then this side I thought we'd do some decoupage on it, and yeah, just make it lovely. So I've got these gorgeous napkins that were sent to me from my friend Sue. Hello sweetheart, you're right darling. And they're lovely, thank you Sue, I can't thank you enough, they're just gorgeous. So I want to use one of these napkins, doing some bits and bobs. I've got some other bits that I can decoupage while I've got the glue and that out. I thought, why not? And yeah, what I want to do first though is quickly grab this and make sure that, yeah, it's not too tall, and it doesn't even matter about the width, because I was thinking of maybe folding it in and having a pocket. So yeah, I just wanted to see if anything needs taken off, but it don't, so that's a bonus. So I'm going to grab my napkin, grab my water pen, and we're all good to go. So I'm going to get a bit of my Buddha. I'm really not sure I can fit all of him in, but yeah, I'm going to go round him. Actually, I'll take the backs off first, and then yeah, it'll be easier than trying to do it when I've got tiny little bits. So I hope everybody's doing well. I'm feeling much better, thank you. I'm still just a little bit, I feel like, well, I was so downhill, like really struggling, and I feel like I've got to ease myself back in gently, because right, that one's run out, but at least I've got a bit to, that's it. Yeah, I feel like I've got to ease myself in gently a bit, so I'm not going to try and jump straight back in and try and keep up with my old schedule of trying to get 3 or 4 videos up a week. Oh, sorry about that. I told Jamie I was just about to film, and then he's obviously forgot. So yeah, I hope you're all doing all right. And yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm going to ease myself back in. My goal at the minute is to get 1 video up a week, and then I'll do more as I can do more. Oh, and what I was thinking, I also want to do decoupage on a book page to go in, and I'm just seeing half and half. Oh yeah, it's smaller than that, so it'll definitely be okay. Yeah, because I do like seeing the writing through the napkin, but I'm just working out whether I want a whole face, or maybe just cutting down the middle and having half and the loveliness, and then doing it like that, rather than, although I have got a couple of these napkins, so I could do that with the next one. So maybe have his whole face, but yeah, let's just go around the edges and get just Buddha, and then maybe we can position all this lovely artwork that's around him where we want it. But yeah, these are absolutely gorgeous. I'm so grateful, Sue. And I also had some lovely happy mail from June. Hello, sweetheart. Yeah, really lovely. But I did film undoing the happy mail from Sue, but the reason it didn't go up and I ended up, I deleted it now, was it took me so long, because where I didn't feel well and I couldn't concentrate, I kept making mistakes and stopping and starting, talking while I was paused, and then filming when I thought I was paused. You know, I've done that before. Yeah, and it's a pain. So I didn't end up with all the footage of me unboxing this lot from Sue, and then I've got another lovely box of bits and bobs from June. And I thought, I'm never going to get back on if I've got too much to film, because I had to film. I've had that book Aisha sitting there for a month, so I thought, right, I'll just say thank you. I've obviously sent them messages as well, thanking them. I'm grateful from the bottom of my heart. But yeah, I just need to ease myself in gently and just try and do little bits of filming when I can, you know. Otherwise I would have had, instead of doing me flip through and that just being one video, I would have had 3 or 4 that I've got to do, and it was too daunting. I was getting myself so stressed out, so that's why I didn't film undoing all these lovely things like this. But I will mention as I'm using them where they've come from, because oh, that is beautiful. I think I've got to cut out his face again to put on here as well, so I think it's going to look lovely. Right, did I want to go in? It's very brittle, you see, in some places, this one, for some reason. I think because I pressed down to get the imprint like this, with all the colours, and it had already been printed on as well, so maybe, yeah, I folded that and that was cracking. Unless, oh, I've just wafted Buddha away where I was moving the paper. Where's he gone? Oh, right, I'll be right back. I do apologise. I just wafted him right out of the way. Unless I trim that bit there. No, I think if I come in a little bit more, where am I going to have the middle? There. And then I'm going to come in here. I'm going to reinforce this bit with trim. Is that too wide? Let's get my book, my signature back. No, that will be fine like that. It does have to be reinforced. And now, where would we like our Buddha? He'll sit lovely there, like that. But it was on this side that I wanted to do it, wasn't it? So I'll fold that out the other way. We'll have him there. Yeah, he looks lovely there. Right. So that's our starting point. Our lovely Buddha there. So let's grab the glue and the brush. And oh, over here, I can reinforce that. We'll make this a pocket, and we can have some lovely bits of that as well. It's going to look gorgeous. I might even fold that the other way as well. So, get it nice and glued, and get our lovely Buddha down carefully. I love these, they're just gorgeous. I've got a couple of Buddhas in this room right now, where I am, in my dining room. I've got one over by the front door, up right high, because you should have at least one of your Buddhas above your head, or above everyone's head in the house. If you've got them in your home, you should have at least one above everyone's head, so that Buddha is the highest thing, you know, so you're looking up to Buddha. But yeah, and I've got one behind me on my shelves, so I really love that. That looks gorgeous. Thinking, yeah, that'll probably go in that way, or will it? No, I'll have it going that way. So I'm going to stick that down. I'm not having it as a foldy outy flap. I would do, but yeah, it's very brittle. So where's my strong glue? I might as well do it while I've got it like this. And cut that bit there. A bit more there. And yeah, we'll just glue that as our pocket. And right, I'll probably dry him off in a minute with a heat tool. But I am thinking, right, so we've got him like that. I probably want something along here. So part of this will just look gorgeous. Let's see. I just need to take a little bit off and come in a bit. And so yeah, I hope everyone is doing really well and that you've all been getting lots done. I haven't. I had a couple of different ideas for like Halloween kits. I don't even know if I'm going to get one done now. My ambition was 2. But I might not even get one done, might I? So yeah, that might be, those ideas might have to go on the back burner till next Halloween. But I will make an Halloween journal, because I can do a design team project for Amy using hers. That I didn't do an Halloween journal last year with that kit that she did, so I might do it this year. Right. Could even have that little bit going round the corner. Yeah, that might look, that might, no, I'll just do it like that, and then the bit there I'll cut off afterwards once it's dry. So am I having it there or in the middle up here? I'm going to do this piece in the middle, like that, and then, oh, that's lovely, and then we'll have a little bit there. Oh, like that. How about just taking that bit off? And I'm taking that bit off. Oh, my fingers are wet. It's getting it wet. Right, I need that bit gone. Let's see. That'll be okay. Right, I'm going to dry this off with my heat tool and Buddha over here, and then I'll be right back to looking at where we're going next with this bit. So yeah, I just want to get them dry. Right, so that's all dried off, and we've just trimming off the excess. If you can hear a little bit of noise in the background, my son is making his dinner. Right, so at the minute my son's going to be making a stir fry, so there's a lot of like clonking when he's stirring. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause for a minute and I'm going to decoupage onto here and any other bits that need doing, because you've seen me doing this bit. All I'd normally do on camera is give this a little flick over with a bit of sandpaper. I use these nail files and I just go over so that the joints, once you've given it a light rub, it all feels like it's one, you know, and not that this has been added on top and the creases and that, it takes them all out. So I'm just going to do a couple little bits more decoupage while it's noisy, and then we can do all the decorating and everything like that once I've prepped the rest of the pieces. Right, so the stir fry has been done, Annette. My son was cooking dinner tonight, so this is completely dry now, so we can work on that. We've also got a book page now with some lovely, lovely napkin on. We've got Buddha here, and then I went straight down the middle of Buddha's face to do a guest check, and this lovely paper bag is very, very delicate. So I've not sanded this one like I would normally do with the others because it is so delicate. But I am gonna do a bit of ink here and there to cover up any white bits, and then we can decorate. So here, this is mainly green in it, so I'm gonna get some ink onto those white bits and a little bit round the it's like paisley and that, and then it goes into floral bits, and so that's got a few white patches there on Buddha's mouth as well. So let's have a look. Let's stand up to look properly. Yeah, I kind of like that, like a bit more there, and right, a little bit here and there, and right, let's grab some blue, and you can come here, and little bits here and there. I'll go along here, but I'm going to have some trim coming off because this was very brittle, weren't it, that edge of the pocket. And also down here I'm going to have something because that's very brittle as well. So for that page, where's my lid? Grab something, and I want some lovely trim coming off of this bag. And yeah, we'll do something with the guest check as well because they're all really lovely, but yeah, very delicate because they've been dyed so much. So what I think for this is I've got this beautiful, beautiful trim. Look at that, to be hanging out of the bottom of the book. How gorgeous that is. This is from my lovely friend Zakia. She's got this in her shop, which I will link down below if I remember. I'll try and remember to do that. Actually, I'm going to write myself a little note. I'll do that in a minute because I don't want to keep stopping and starting, because then I lose track of time and I'll end up with a video that I can't use because I've gone on for 3 hours. But yeah, because I've not done anything for so long. And then, oh, I need a bit more glue. I didn't realise how wide it was. Right, coming up a little bit. But yeah, because I ain't done nothing, I'm like itching to get back into the swing of things. But yeah, everyone's saying to me, just take it slowly, you know, which I know is the right thing to do. But yeah, it's hard, isn't it? Like when you've got all these ideas that you want to do and jobs that you know you need doing, and well, for me anyway, if I don't, I'm not doing them, they're running around in my head and it's a nightmare. But as long as I get it all down on paper, any ideas of things that I need to do, I can always get round to it later, can't I? There's no rush or nothing. But because you do have to look after your health when your body is telling you that you can't do things. There's no getting away from it. You've got to try and look after it, haven't you? Right, so I love that. I'm thinking of maybe a flower of some sort up here. It's going to be a pocket, but like I said, it is very delicate. So, but yeah, I think a nice flower up there. And I've got some lovely green ones. So, let's have a look. This was sent to me by the lovely June. That would be wicked. Let's see. That is the perfect colour, I think, to go with that. I really do love it. What I'm going to do though, I'll trim round the net that it's on. And I think what I'll do is stick it, but overhanging, so that when I stick the pocket into the book, it will, I can stick part of the flower, like if it overhangs like that, and then I won't put any glue on that bit until it goes in the book. Let's see how it would fit though in a normal page. So yeah, say it was there. Is it going to fit with a flower? Yeah, it would. Oh yeah, that's wicked. Yep, I love that. So that flower is going to go there. And I might even put that on that orange. So it looks really lovely. Right, I'm not going to stick it in yet though, because it would be more difficult. I don't want to be catching these when I'm sewing in the signatures, but I am going to write myself a note. Oh, can I find a pencil? Yeah. Right, so Buddha paper bag, because that's what I want on this page, because I think against that orange, that green really stands out, don't it? So yeah, that's going to go in there in the first signature. Is it the first one or the last one? I'm not sure. I have got them sorted out and I want it. Right, so I'm going to glue up to that line. Right, let's come down. And these are just gorgeous, sent to me by the lovely, lovely June, and I'm so grateful, June, love, thank you. It really does mean the world to me, and especially where I've been so low and that, like, you feel when your health like is bad and you've got to rely on people for everything, like it's quite depressing. And then obviously I've mentioned I lost my aunt who was very dear to me, and yeah, I just was at the lowest I've been for a very long time. And then I've got some lovely packages come through from Sue and June, and it made my heart melt, really. It really did. Right, I love that as it is. I don't think I need anything else for the minute, so I might put a gem in there. But yeah, we can wait and see with that one. I think the gold, oh yeah, I've got a gold, a nice big, I get so excited tonight. Look, a nice big gold gem in there to match, tie in with the gold down here. So I just want to get the petals with the fabric. I love flowers like these, and I'm going to have it in there like that. So let's do I need me tweezer things? I think I might, so I don't get myself stuck up to the eyeballs with glue. Here they are. Ta-da! Found them. Right. Hang on. Oh no, I think with this big one, I'll probably be better just doing it. If I get glue over myself, I've got wet wipes and Right. So, in there like that. That's lovely. I really like that. Yeah, perfect. So, the pocket, the paper bag pocket is done. And the little bit, because it was so delicate, I weren't sure whether I was going to be able to use it. But the little bit of decoupage has given it a bit of strength. It is still delicate, but yeah, it's reinforced it a little tiny bit, which I'm happy about. So that is that. Right, with this guest check, I want it to be able to be journaled on the back, so I'm not going to put too much lumps and bumps. So my thought was just taking this gold leaf trim and going up like that maybe, or I could do something with gilding polish. No, I'll do that in a minute I think. And on here I'll just use this, or I might not end up using that gilded polish. It is lovely though on some bits, especially with all these like mad colours. I've done some stenciling in the book on some of the pages that looks nice. But yeah, I don't want to cover up the word guest check, so I want it like that. Yeah, I think that'd be fine. And it is very flat, it's not a lumpy trim, so it's not going to affect how you can journal on the other side. Right. Oh. Oh, I've gone up a bit too high. I've got to come down a bit, haven't I? Yeah, that's it. Right. And oh, I keep dropping it. And so yeah, I really wanna work on getting at least one Halloween journal done before I start working on Christmas stuff, like a kit. I mean, I wanted to do something with Amy's kit from last year, or if she's got a new one, I don't know, because I'm on a design team, but I've not done no work recently. Now, I don't know whether to add a flower or two. Like if I separated these, maybe one or two of them. Let's cut one strip off. I don't know what it will look like if I tried to separate the flowers, but I do like them, so we'll give it a go, a little try. Right, I've got one off. And they're not too bulky. Yeah, I think I'll just have a couple of them. They're alright when they separate. I was worried about them falling to bits as soon as I cut into them, but that didn't happen. So one on that side of the vine and one on that side, I'm thinking. And then I can save that one for next time or something else. And they're still, yeah, they're still not bulky at all. I've got them upside down, haven't I? Yeah, gorgeous. So that one was. Right. Get that glued down, and then that is another piece of ephemera done. On a roll now. I did want to keep an eye on the time, but because we stopped for my son to cook and then we ate, I've completely lost track of time of how long I've been filming. So right, that's good. I'm pleased with that. And then we've just got our book pages to do. Right, on this one, I wanted to add something along here to reinforce those edges, and I'm having something along the bottom because there's some cracks in here and it will just reinforce it all. So I'm going to come on this side instead of on the other side, and I'm going to have this gold going all the way across this, right through the signature. Right, I need glue, and yeah, just have it going all the way across. Nice little bit of gold fringing coming out the bottom. Get a lot of glue here where the cracks are. And it just reinforce that and look pretty as well, which is what we want. So I'll pull the string out to make it the tassel once I've got it in position. And I want to make sure that there's enough give when it's folded. And that come all the way up to here. And then trim that off there. And then I need to pull the thread out like that. That's it, and we've got our lovely gold fringing kind of trim there. Cut that bit off. And then that is that reinforced. I could even go with a little bit of ribbon or something on this side if I wanna. And then I want something coming along here, or I could have it on the inside. And I've chosen this, and I think I'm going to have it on the inside there like that, rather than having to go and meet with that bit. I could have another bit of trim on that side, but this one's going on here. And then we're on the home straight after that. We've just got one more bit to do. Right. And get that in place. Oh, I need to trim that bit. It's going to be harder to do it afterwards. Get that there. And then I need a bit of glue on the actual trim on the top. I can, because I've got to trim that off neatly, but you need your glue when it's plaited or anything like that. You need your glue on there to stop it coming all unravelled. And I'm going to dip this end into that bit there. So I've just got a bit on there so that when I put it away, it's not going to be unravelling in the box. So that has got to dry. Right, so I'm going to just trim that overhang off. And I've glued on the top there and there so that that won't unravel. These, where it's delicate and the edges don't look neat enough to me, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a bit of this gold, it's like seam binding really, but it's gold and blingy, and I'm going to put a bit of that going along here to neaten it up. Why didn't that get any of that gloopiness off? That's better. Oh, it sounds like it's time to open a new glue. I might as well just try and finish this off for this video though. And just go right up there like that. And it looks a lot neater and cleaner than the edges that was going a bit rough. Right, I like that. And we've got a nice little pocket here. So, yeah, I think I'm happy with that. I could even go along here, or even from there, from the pocket. Yeah, I've just had a little thought. I'm going to do that. And then it's all reinforced and strong again. And then, yeah, I've got a little flower I can put where the binding meets the pocket. So we'll go right up to it like that. Make sure it's nice for the crease. And then pop it over. That bit. Right, that looks lovely. I like that. But I think it will look better with one of these flowers. I've got the yellow, or I think the purple stand out more next on that gold than the yellow. So I'll just trim that little bit off from the flower before. Right. And I'm going to have that there, like that, on the edge of the pocket. Right. And then we're almost done. So, and I've managed, I'm starting to ache a little bit now, but then I've got to take into consideration I also ate my dinner when we paused, you know, so I was sitting, but I was sitting in this same chair. I just moved my work and sat and ate my dinner quick. So instead of moving and sitting at the table. Right, so yeah, I'm happy with that. I love these colours. And then my last piece was this one, and I think I'm just gonna have it in the book as it is. I'm really happy with that. I think that'd be a lovely page. It's a little bit, I've got a bit of a tear there. Oh, I don't know, I might not even put this in the book now. This, I'll tell you what I think I'll do. I'll make a nice big tag out of this and back it. I could also do the same over there, but I won't do it all today. I'll just make one because I don't like the look of that hole there. You know, I know I've reinforced the long edges and things, but that's right where I would be sewing in my signatures, and I've got a feeling that if it was a page, it would be easily torn and come out, which I wouldn't. Oh, I'd hate to think that that the journal got to its new home and pages was coming out of it. It would, yeah. I dread to think. It'd be one of my worst nightmares. Right, it's going to be a lovely big tag. And I've got some much stronger paper to back it with. Let's have a look and feel what feels good. I'll back it with that. Oh, that was just that falling off. So, yeah, I'm going to stick it to that side. And then we're almost done. So I'm going to just go gently with this glue rather than with a glue stick because the paper is so delicate. And just right. Oh, I'm sorry if the angle or anything has changed with the camera. Literally, just as I was started gluing, the battery died. Right, so I know now that I've been filming too long because normally one fully charged battery will last one pretty much hour-long video. unless I'm stopping and starting loads of times, which I've done that as well. So it's a good job this is my last thing. Right, let's put that straight. Right. And where's my card? Now it's got a nice strong back to journal on, and I need the great big corners. And here we've got one, and two, and right, I have the blue ink, that'll be, and it just go all round. I've got a puncture nail when I think about a little bit of trim. But yeah, it was, I didn't want to sew that into the journal and then it all go wrong and spoil the whole thing. So it's a lovely tag now. And yeah, I've done these ages ago, all this dyed paper in all the different colours, and I was trying to get different patterns and everything on there when it was boiling off, which it's not now, but yeah, when it was, I got all that done. And I'm just rummaging for, I found it, the old punch, and right, that was just one of my, ow! One of my boys coming in. Oh, and I've cut my finger. Well, that just goes to show how out of practice I am. I was holding this and I stuck this finger in between them. So as I've closed it, it's not cut, I don't think. But yeah, no, it's not bleeding. But I'm going to have the mother of all bruises there, I think, by tomorrow. But yeah, it just goes to show. I would never put my finger in there normally, but clearly I'm out of practice as to where I should keep my fingers. And I've got this lovely multicoloured ribbon from my friend Sakir. So I love how it just goes into from one colour to the next. So pretty. Actually, I might have two pieces going through, and just to go with all the different colours that are in the tag, if I can get them both in the hole. Oh, go on, that's it. Right. And oh, right. Yeah, that's it. I'll just trim that long one there and that one there a little bit. Right, and I think I want a bit of something else, maybe down the bottom or going along like that, but not this, something a bit heavier. Right, I'm thinking this, but if I butt it up to that edge, I'm going over Buddha's face. So it's either doing that or being over a bit and maybe, yeah, wrapping it like that. What do I think? Yeah, we'll give that a go. Or do I? Oh, I'm really not sure now. No, I'm going to have it all on this side. It just covers up that side of his face a little bit, but I'm going to put a couple of things on top of it. Plus as well, it's another little layer making the tag nice and strong. Oh. And I do love that blue, it's just beautiful. That. Move that bit there. Right. Now I could have one or two of these. Oh, I think it's like little one. I'm going to have some purple leaves. Nice and bright. Okay. Up like that. Right, so I just want to lose that bit of stalk there. And I'm going to have that just poking off the top like that. So I'll just, start with the top bit and we'll work our way down. Right. Is it poking off, didn't I? A bit like that. Right. Oh. Oh dear. Yes, so I only went out one time from lockdown, didn't I? I'd been in lockdown all that time, with the occasional trip to the shops with somebody. Normally my son takes me in the wheelchair because it's too much going round the town and that. But yeah, I went out, didn't I? I didn't take my wheelchair, I took my thing that I lean on, like, I call it my walker, I don't know what they're called, trolley thing, that walking support thing, contraption. And yeah, got my phone stolen, didn't I? And me that same week I got my bank account cloned, completely unrelated. I thought it was from my mobile banking, like that they'd managed to hack into my phone, even though I got gift gab to like block not just the number but the actual phone. Well, I didn't, one of my boys did, he knows all about that. But yeah, that all happened, and so it made me a bit anxious about going out, and then I got poorly anyway, so I haven't been out. And then now they're talking about being locked down back because we've had a great big spike since they relaxed a lot of the rules. So it looks like I ain't going anywhere for ages now anyway. But never mind. Right, so we've got a nice bit of decoupage everywhere, haven't we? So we've got this lovely page to go in the book now with that tuck pocket there. We've got our guest check to journal on, our lovely paper bag, and then what was going to be a book page is now a lovely big tag. So we've managed to get a fair bit done in my first creative video in over a month. So yeah, thank you very much if you've joined me and been patient with me as I plod through trying to get myself back into the swing. I do love a bit of decoupage though, for altering stuff and making it look so different and lovely. Like this paper bag, it's just one of them bags that you get your sweets in and things, or if you're down the market buying ribbon, they put them in these paper bags. But look at it now, it's got a whole new lease of life. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I do hope that you will be able to bear with me while I ease myself back in and just take it gently. Maybe one, possibly two videos a week for max for a little while, just until I get myself back to full health, and then hopefully I'll get myself back to my normal filming schedule of at least 3 or 4 videos a week, which is where I want to be, but at the minute it's impossible for me. So please, if you can, bear with me. I love you for it and I appreciate every single one of you. So that's it for me for now. I'm off, and I'll see you as soon as I possibly can with something new. Bye for now, darlings. I love you loads. Bye.